not the right screen. That is the right screen. Okay. YouTube chat. Twitch chat. Chat windows adjusted. I think everything's good. We just have to wait for the ads to do their thing for Twitch. Okay. $84 out of 100. Deactivate the precursor blocker. Get through the lurker fort. Free 7 scout flies. Ugh. $39 of 200 for this map. We don't have any of these yet, but we've got 3 of the 7 fly bots. We did all of the bots in Spider Cave. We're only missing 18 orbs. Haven't done anything in Lava Tube, but that's fine. Alright, the ads are done. Welcome in, everybody. We're at the start of the level, right? Gotta remember how to play this game. Okay. How do you long jump again? That's how you long jump again. Okay. That is how you roll off a cliff, because you decided you wanted to try and long jump a little too close to the edge. Haha! Got you this time. I didn't even try to long jump. Ice, ice, baby. Bim, 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 biddy, bim, bim. Welcome in, Claire. Okay, cool. I definitely jumped at the end of that, but I guess I would roll just far enough off the cliff that it didn't register. One of these days, I'm gonna get it. It's further up, but then there's also around here. Nope. That's not real. That's fictional platform. That was cruel and unusual, game. I failed this jump 10 times, and the one time I make it, you decide to put fake platforms for me to fall through. Well, we know that's fake now. I burnt his shield already. Wait a minute. Stop the 2 Lurker Glacier troops. Deactivate the precursor block. Okay. Keep trying to exit that and hitting the wrong button. Okay, so we got a bridge there. Haha! I disabled all the buttons. At least all the buttons I've seen. Ow! Playing a bit of Metroid 1. Oh, Metroid 1 was fun. That's actually the only Metroid I've actually finished. Does red eco mean I can destroy these boxes? Not even with a slam. You thought I was falling down a cliff there. Me too. I got hit by the, I got hit by the battering ram. I need to destroy your shield, and to do that I need to bring the red juice. Got him. That's gotta be a power cell, though. Destroying all of the guys controlling the battering rams. Ouch. Unstable connection, really? Good. OBS says I'm dropping 40 frames per second. Just wanted to finish, Jack. Is that too much to ask? If OBS isn't going to cooperate, we might need to just not stream today. I wanted to stream today, but OBS is saying no. Or rather, my internet is saying no. We stabilized? Are you sure, OBS? That feels like pandering. Feels like you're telling me what you want me to hear. Well, Twitch is saying excellent connection now, so... Claire, do you mind doing a connectivity test to see what the delay is? Two seconds or 3? Okay. Wait, how did you tell that? Was that based on when I said something? I'm on Opera, so I always have a delay. Twitch says so. Since when does Twitch say the amount of delay? What kind of sorcery Twitch do you have? It's very long. It's just in the advanced options. Weird. Okay, Twitch. Also, welcome in, Forky. I was starting to suspect this was going to be one of those nights where Claire has me up as a lurk while playing her own thing, and no one else was going to say anything. Thank you for proving me wrong. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 5 seconds. between my preview window and what I'm actually doing. Because I started on 1 instead of starting on 0. Always happy to prove people wrong. Yeah, that sounds like you. Get out of here. Huzzah! 85 out of 100. Survive the lurker-infested cave. Ice physics, precision platforming, camera that doesn't want to work well, and slightly broken controller. These are the pieces that make dreams happen. Yellow switch! Unlimited power! The pieces needed to form the one piece. Now, where was that yellow vent I saw earlier? Was it up here at the top of the... It was in this area. Need sleep? Your calming voice will help me sleep. Good luck, VR King. Get some good sleep. No, come on. Well, at least this is a checkpoint. I don't have to long jump. I've done it without long jump. But maybe I should do it with long jump. Maybe that's better. Faster. I hope I got all of the orbs here, because I hadn't yet. Oh, that's, mild irritation. I can't see the orbs! They're under the snow! Did I get all of them? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. I'll be honest, I was enjoying this game. Not as much as Sly, but I was enjoying it well enough for what it was. Right up until they decided to just have these last two levels here. Between the ice physics and the general shape and verticality annoyance of the spider level. Much less enthused. You, ice physics? Yeah, exactly, Randolph. Exactly. Slightly broken controller is ice physics enough for me. I don't need actual ice physics to throw that extra bit of pain my way. I like these levels. I know you do, Claire. You like pain. Maybe I do like pain then? I don't know. To be fair, it is a Naughty Dog thing. Hang on, right before I get run over with a snowball. Let's go. 2 power cells for the price of 1. Crash Bandicoot has ice levels. Jak and Daxter ice levels. Uncharted has an ice section. So does The Last of Us. Yellow vent. 3 glacial troops. Yep. Deactivate the precursor blockers. Yep. Open the frozen crate. Frozen crate? Get through the lurker fort. Haven't even gotten into the lurker fort. And then scout flies. And one more. It's probably inside the lurker fort. Was that the edge of the map? Did I successfully jump down here and land at the edge? Wouldn't be surprised if upcoming PS5 Naughty game has ice levels. I mean, it would make sense to me. This looks like a gate to a fort. How do I get in? Kills me inside. Naughty Dog made multiple games per generation, even on PS4. Why does that kill you inside? Are you not a big fan of Naughty Dog? I don't hate Naughty Dog, but I can't help but wonder. What are you wondering? Rockstar games are like this now? Are you complaining about them making less games more recently? Or and wondering what other games they could have put out? I'm confused. Yelling at clouds. I don't understand what you're yelling is the problem for me. What is your point, Randolph? I can't agree or disagree if I don't know what the point is. Korean, that's new. Trying to say that Rockstar Games and Naughty Dog made multiple games per generation, but as far back as 25 to 30 years ago, but stopped doing that in recent years. Oh, okay, okay. That's what I thought you were saying. Yeah. I miss the days of a lot of smaller projects over one project that they spend 12 years on, don't get completely done, put out half broken, and then patch over the next 5 years before moving on to their next game. Open the Lurker Fort gate. Get through the Lurker Fort, open the Lurker Fort gate, open the frozen crate, and 2 more scout flies. Is it a situation of I need to bring red eco? If so, from where? Cool. Didn't mean to fall. I get it, I really do. Games take long and cost more to make. That's why companies throwing away 100 or more millions to make games is beyond me. M means millions before you ask. Yeah. No, I worked that one out. Okay, clearly it wasn't punch door down. Wait a minute. Interesting. No. Really? Clearly I didn't want to attack, I just wanted to poke him in the back with my face. Also, congratulations on grabbing up first, Randolph. This is all the way back at the very beginning of the level. This is how we would leave the level. I'm tempted to leave the level. Apparently I had another Randolph rants moment. It was a good rant. And the fun thing about the rants is it gives me something fun to interact with. Because sometimes the game just doesn't give me a lot to work with. the first time in this game, I might actually have to look something up. Like, fully look it up, because I don't have a clue as to what I can even do. Just as easily could have pulled back in my day move. That's so unk. Back in my day, we had game developers making games left and right. There were 3 Spyros on the PS1 even. You didn't just get 1 game per console. Too young for that. At least with Sly, when it had things like this, there was the Bentley sections where I could like have Bentley be like, "This is exactly what you need to do, Sly. Here, let me just tell you." Like, I genuinely have no clue even where the frozen crate is, how to open the door to the lurker fort. I assume there's a possibility that the frozen crate... Oh yeah, and the volcanic... Don't forget the volcanic crater. We still have that extra thing to go back for. At the beginning of a little cave? What little cave? This whole game is little caves. When you go to the beginning of the level and then just straight. Okay, let me go to the beginning of the level. This cave. I don't know how I didn't see that in the wall. Thank you, Claire. I'm so close to just having this whole game 100%ed. It's just these last levels. Right? What I miss? Claire helped me find a frozen chest in a wall that I like walked past. That was one of the power cells. But now I still have figuring out how to open a gate. Alright. Is Claire being helpful again? Yeah, Miss Claire is always helpful. Claire, can I have any kind of direction about this this gate? Gonna assume you mean the wooden fortress? Yeah. Under the gate? Under the gate is a wall and the red juice. Right side there is a little bit. Hang on a second. I saw something. Ah! Behind the bridge. There's a bird you should take behind the bridge. Left side? Okay. Well, left side down here, there's nothing. I'm assuming it's left side the other way, but I'm gonna try this glide one more time since I'm down here anyway. Nope. Strategically placed icicles are rude. They really are, though. Okay, left of the gate. There's a bird. Behind a bridge. This bridge? The next bridge? Around the corner? That's gonna be death, probably. I've seen more convincing platforms be fake. Think it's on the other side? I'm not sure. Okay. Well, let's go to the other side then. Somewhere closer to the exit of the cave where the box you shot. Okay, cave exit for the box I shot. I vaguely remember where that it was. Hang on a second. Well, I was hoping to gain health, but I lost health. So take that, me. That's the... Okay. Get out of here. Perfect. Must be on the right side of the gate. There is an edge where you can jump across, I think. More like up the wall. You talking about up here? I've been up here. This thing? This was where I started the stream by failing that jump like 12 times. And then that's a fake platform. That doesn't really exist. How did I not see this? Is there a way for me to reset that? I guess I just wait. Can we not slide around? Good job. Well, at least this is a new checkpoint. Found what he's looking for? That I did, Randolph. Claire helped get us there. Perfect. Restart from the beginning. Restart from the beginning! And we missed. Oh, that's a sliding platform. That's why I missed that. I didn't realize that that platform was moving. Alright, ads are getting ready to run. Probably gonna pause after this attempt, whether I make it or not. Is that not moving? It is I'm sorry. Is that only moving when I'm in midair? Okay, well, I have to pause for the ads. Beat Metroid for the first time after 13 years. Congratulations! Oh. It stops and then it starts moving again, so I just waited for it to move and it wasn't moving and then it started moving. Yeah, it's just my timing. My timing that was terrible. Good. $125. I'm only missing 75 orbs. Hopefully none of them under some snow that I can't see through. If I can get these two, we'll only have 14 left. It'll be 7 in the last level and 7 in the lava tube. These 3 will take me to 92. The extra in the volcanic crater will take me to 93. The extra in the mountain pass would take me to 94. Okay. I need to go back to the mountain pass. Because I thought there was going to be a way around to it. But I guess I have to run back to it now that I've got the vent open. Oh. Did you press the button at the end? At the end of what? If you're talking about the glide with the bird, I haven't finished the glide with the bird. I failed it. I was just waiting for the ads to run. Welcome back from ads, everybody, by the way. Was AFK? That's okay. I just paused for the ads. I could have gone AFK too, honestly. But I didn't have to go refill tea, so I figured I would just spend the time considering what's left in this game. Come on, box. Come on. Okay, that one doesn't move. I was crazy. Either that or it hates me. Yeah, that platform looked like it was moving at one point, and then it stopped, and then it wasn't moving again, and then it looked like it was moving as I was jumping to it. And I was second guessing whether it was a moving platform or not. Yeah, that one doesn't move. Yeah, I've worked that out now. After I stayed there and stared at it for forever. Button! Take me to the gate. Could you imagine if I had just gotten there by doing the little glide hover? Could have avoided all of it. The whole bird. I wouldn't have gotten all the orbs, but I could have. That is how you did it? Oh, was with the glide thing? Was that for the 0 orbs? Thought you wanted the intended way and the orbs? I did. I did want the intended way and the orbs. Now, if the intended way didn't have orbs, that's when we're playing fast and loose with what counts as intended. So you get no orbs there. There is a very wild movement tech in this game where you get a lot of distance and height if you slowly walk off an edge and then punch, jump, spin in succession, but the timing is very difficult. Yeah. There's some orbs I need to go back for. Oh, is that just a shortcut? Ninja did the thing? I suppose I did. Six. Okay. Concerns me a little bit that I don't know where 7 is. But that's the last power cell, right? Yeah, that's the last power cell. And then it's just down to finding all the orbs. Hopefully, by getting the blue there. Nope. Not like that. It is literally there. What is literally there? Oh, it is literally there. I can hear it. Got it. $92 out of 100. Please, please, please let this be all of the orbs. Yes! Snowy Mountain done! Can also use the bird in the whole level, even the hub area, with a glitch. You mean you mean where I got the bird up the back way of where we first picked up the bird? Because I did do that. And then realized that I had to hit the button and go forward instead of trying to go back. You did glitch through the... I did. Apparently. Is that hard? I did it by accident. It's not that hard? Okay, good. I didn't want to give up something that was actually hard to do. Because I didn't realize it was hard to do. Then again, I should take that with a grain of salt. You're the one telling me that it's not hard. You probably think P5 is not hard. Never tried? Honestly, I can't blame you. I never tried P5 either, to be fair. I only ever did P4, and that took hours per attempt. And told me I don't need to do P5 because P5's 3 times as long and has just as many bosses to deal with that are annoying at the very end. It just looks tedious. Yeah. That's kind of where I'm at with the with the pantheons. Like if the checkpoints If I could save progress at the checkpoints and just not have to redo the first, like, 5 hours of leading up to those final few bosses, it would be one thing. But just the fact that you have to start all the way from the beginning every single time, that's just annoying tedium. It's not a matter of perseverance, it's a matter of the only things that can kill me are the last 3 bosses, and I just have to prove that I can get to the last 3 bosses a million times. You want to know how to get this one chest here? Give me a moment to do the, I need to try and remember where the chests were that I left here. And hope that those chests have all of the, orbs that I left behind. Spider cave again? Yeah, I left behind 18 orbs because there were some orbs locked in boxes that I needed yellow eco for. Really? Really? Okay, that's a dead end anyway. Yeah. I had some yellow eco, but I didn't have the... There were some vents that were closed that I needed to open by going to Snow Mountain. Probably find something in the area with the glowing things again. Yeah. The hardest part is remembering where I've been and where to go with how huge this level is. Yep, clearly wanted to drop down here. Number 1 destination. Fall through the tiniest hole in the floor. Hey, look! I found the hole again. This is the exit, right? This is where I came in from. Yeah, this is where I came in from. Is this where I need to go? Yes. Here's the boxes. Where's the yellow eco vent? Here's the boxes. Is there... Is there a yellow eco vent somewhere over here that I can get to there easily from? Death. Cool. Okay, here's the plan. Step 1, get the yellow eagle. Step 2, get up here. Step 3, roll jump down here. Step 4, recover faster, Jack. Okay, 12 left. I don't know if those were the only boxes that I skipped. Those can't have been. No, there were definitely boxes down there? Spider Cave? Or no? Was that vent open previously? Freedom! It was Spider Cave, I knew it! GG. Thank you, Claire. Oh. The funny thing is that 2 of those boxes I absolutely could have gotten the first time I was here. Because it was the Spider Cave one that was closed, but the other vent was already there the last time I was here. Hate to be the I told you so guy, but in the area with glowing things again? Wait, what area were you saying was with the glowing oh. Well, we made note of at least some of those boxes, if not both sets of boxes, last time we were here, so Yeah, you meant the box out here. I'm open to answers on this. What do I need, Claire? Do I need to like get yellow from the spider cave and run out here as fast as I can and then shoot it? Spider cave vent I can't do from, because spider cave vent... Spider cave vent, I have to take yellow, or not take yellow, I have to take blue to, get back up from it. Brilliant. I missed. This feels like the closest vent. I don't know if it is the closest vent, but it feels like the closest vent. Okay. As soon as you get to the point where there's solid ground, you get some auto aim on the box. I think you don't need to aim. Okay. That felt pretty good for a first attempt. Yeah, you didn't do bad. Thank you. Nope. If I grab a ledge like that, I have failed. I'm just trying to skip a platform and land in the river instead. That first attempt is going to be the best attempt for the next half hour. I can already see it now. Oop. Come on. Nah, you got this easy. Okay, if Claire says I have it easy, then I'll jump straight into the river. Oh, I already shot it. I already shot it last time I was here, and I just fired off a Hail Mary. Okay. Next up, Volcanic Crater. Sorry, Mountain Pass. I have to go back to the Mountain Pass that we came in on. Good job, thank you. I don't know why they chose to call those secret, but okay. Good evening, Latte Meow. How are you this fine evening? That is not where I need to go. That is the miners. Is it that way? It's gotta be that way. First thing I did was cross a bridge and activate a portal.
There's lurker troops in the mountains.
Yeah, well, we're not going back to the mountains now, are we?
We've got to save the others.
How is everyone? I'm doing okay. I had a rough start to the stream. There was a bit of a frame drop issue in the first, like, 10 minutes, but that cleared up. I'm sorry, what is that? What is that achievement that's popped up in the corner there? Oh, I see Detra rated out. Retro achievements. Sorry to hear that, but glad it got resolved. Yeah, me too. Got any exciting plans for this coming week? That's defeat Claw without taking any damage. Why is that popping up again? I already fought Claw. Can you fight Claw again? Nope. That is how you fall off a cliff. No? Okay. Mainly work for both of us. Very thrilling lives. This still sounds like a Crash Bandicoot tune to me. How do you cross that without the... You can get over there. Can't get over there except with the super boosted glitchy high jump. Do I have to use the cart then? Somebody told me that I had to walk it. Got to jump, but that's fine. They're not informed. Yeah, how do I get this? They said I had to walk it from like around outside or something, but should I tell you? Yeah, you can tell me, Claire. You can tell me on this one, because I thought I was gonna get it just now, and then... Little back to the start of the track, you can get yellow eco and then shoot. A little back to the start of the track, you get yellow eco and then shoot a wall with the car. By the start of the track, you mean all the way back. You mean all the way back at the start, right? Go back a little more. Go back to where I see trees. Then I get yellow eco there, and then... Oh, right, the vent! Oh, I remember the vent. I remember the vent now. I'd forgotten about the closed vent. Down the hole! Oh, those are instant death. I thought it was just gonna take 1 health from me. I guess I have to go through this a little bit slower so I don't blow myself up. I see it! The yellow eco! I blew myself up! And now I'm back at the... Okay, cool. You drove past the wall? Wait, there's a wall? Then shoot a wall. Oh, I missed the then shoot a wall. I was coming back here to aim at the... I don't know why I was coming back here to aim at the power cell, as if shooting the power cell with a homing shot would knock it off of the wall. Ta-da! Are you winning, son? I just collected the sun. That is correct. I am winning, son. You're just in time, Detra. Now this is pod racing. Oh. There's a distinct possibility, Detra, that I will be playing a pod racing game in 2 days. Detra the little trash talker? Never. One of the games currently on the Retro Achievement weekly vote is Episode 1 Racer. I have nightmares about pod racing and Lego Star Wars. I liked the Lego Star Wars pod racer. I can't speak to the 1999 Episode 1 Racer game that is possibly going to be the weekly achievement. It's not what I voted for. I voted for Tony Hawk. Got through Roxanne, plus 3 Mons, minus 3 Mons. Oh, minus 3 Mons hurts. On the plus side, you broke even, but you probably didn't want to lose 3 Mons on Roxanne. Congratulations on getting past the first gym, though. Okay, I need to get down here. Okay.
Yellow Sage's lab. We're counting on you.
You lost a Pokemon that wasn't going to be good until way later. You lost a mediocre Pokemon, and you lost a Pokemon that you really wanted to live. That tracks. Nope. Death! 100% or death. Well, I missed the water balloon. Excuse me. Let me break the box. Thank you. Got it! Drifloon is best mon and Diggs. Hindenburg Enjoyer, what a class act. Wait. Who's a Hindenburg Enjoyer? That's all. Oh, latte for Drifloon. You like this tunnel, Claire? Uh-oh. If Claire likes this tunnel, it must be full of pain. This is the wrong way. Full of hydrogen and malice. Drifloon is? Ability makes it do damage when it dies to a contact move. That makes sense. I get the comparison now. Everybody supersonic racing. Gotta feet off the ground. Just supersonic racing. We gotta go to the right this time. Give me that one orb. I'm not leaving without an orb that is right there. Okay, well, I got the orb. Funnily, you can jump right straight onto the lava and choose a secret route that has no orbs. There's a secret route that has no orbs? Well, if I ever do the 25 orbs or less route, I'm gonna have you show me where the secret route is. But I'm more likely to go for the mastery on Sly than I am on Jack. Even if Sly requires an entire separate... Well, I guess Jack does too. Separate playthrough. Hello? I don't know why I thought there were orbs somewhere in that section. If you do it without the orbs, then go get the orbs but at that point, kind of feels like a second playthrough. Yeah, that's true. Blue Eyes White Dragon's your favorite Pokemon? I think Forky said his favorite Pokemon was Megaseedramon. I'm partial to, was it Tiger of the Wind, I think, was the full title for Tiger from Monster Rancher? You like Joey Wheeler? Joey Wheeler's your favorite Pokemon? With or without the dog costume? Latte, when did you become Pegasus? You should see my Joey Wheeler Mega Seedramon deck. I can't possibly comprehend how that deck wouldn't be banned in every format. For being too good. You gotta leave some level of competition. Your favorite Pokemon is Cell from Team 4 Team 4 Star. Oh. Had the weirdest stream experience today. Uh-oh. Had no idea what happened. I got like 8 followers back to back. Someone else was streaming when I was and just got offline and you were the only place to go. Oh, that makes sense. I see how that would have happened. Joey Wheeler has a TFS version. I was about to say that's Little Karibo, not Team 4 Star. Get your facts right. Fun fact, the intro that Little Karibo uses for the episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged is actually an official Yu-Gi-Oh! Opener. It's the opening that's used for Season 0. Ba-da-ba-da, ba-da-ba-da, ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da-da-da. I'm gonna overheat because I'm not picking up the water balloons. Rude. I needed to go the other way. I'm sorry. Where is this? They decided this was long enough to warrant a checkpoint? Let's go. We got all the orbs. But,
Shoot the power spheres to open the door. The door's open. Let's get going.
cool. question, though. Are there any other things in this area? Scout flies? That's the word I'm looking for. I've got all the orbs. Is this where it came from, or is this where I'm going? This is where I'm going. Straight into the lava. It's not officially called Season 0. I don't know how to call it. Edgelord emo we needed. Yeah, it's not officially called Season 0, but it's hard to call it anything else because what it really is it's the first... It's an adaptation of the early Yu-Gi-Oh manga pre-Duel Monsters. Well, not entirely pre-Duel Monsters. In the first, 7 volumes of Yu-Gi-Oh, there were, in the first 7 or so volumes of Yu-Gi-Oh, there were, Come on, turn around, Jack. We gotta go this way! No! In the first 7 or so volumes of Yu-Gi-Oh, it was... He was the king of games, not the king of duel monsters. So, something would happen, people would be rude or... evil, corrupt in some way, and Yami would come out, challenge them to a game, and give them a karmic punishment when they lost the game based on what they had been doing. Like, I think in the first chapter, the guy was bullying people for money, like specifically Joey and Tristan, or Janochi and Honda, to be more precise. And he ends up trapped in a vision where he thinks this pile of leaves on the ground is just a pile of cash. Ads are getting ready to run, so I'm going to pause and just continue my Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. Conversation. Did someone say King of Gains? Yeah. Onegai Muscle. Yami never holds down back Detra. Always has level 3 super. E Honda from Street Fighter, was there a crossover? Yeah. I play the Seal of Orichalcos. Claire, don't be playing the Seal of Orichalcos. Ain't nobody got time to go losing their soul. He was an edgelord during so many points in the show. I mean, he basically was kind of more villain-esque, especially in the early stuff. Like the original encounter with Kaiba, he drove Kaiba insane. Because he was playing. Basically, Kaiba did. Think back to the first episode of the anime. Kaiba sees the blue eyes, wants the blue eyes. Grandpa says, no blue eyes for you. He's like, well, fine then. And then he forces Grandpa to duel, takes the blue eyes, rips the blue eyes in half, and then Yugi has to duel Kaiba with his grandfather's deck of cards. In the original manga, this is going off of memory, in the original manga, that scene happens during those first, 7 or so chapters. And when Yugi goes to duel Kaiba, at the time, there was no holographic imaging for duel monsters and stuff. That didn't exist. It was literally just a card game. So, the card game didn't have any kind of holograms, but Yugi's dark magic made the cards come to life, and the monsters come up out of the card, and Kaiba was like, whoa, what is this? And stuff. And they just played their game with, monsters on the table in front of them while they're in, they're just sitting there playing the card game. And then, when Yugi wins, he then curses Kaiba with constant torment of just seeing all of those monsters just around him. He essentially tortures Kaiba with schizophrenia. And then Kaiba says, you know what? Why don't I make this hologram system? So their second duel has the hologram system. Or something like that. I forget the exact order of operations, but he has 2 duels with Kaiba. Had no idea you were a scholar on the Mons. Thank you. I'm apparently a scholar on a lot of things. You missed, you probably didn't catch Forgetful Cat's Guilty as Sock stream, but I showed up there for the later half of the stream and spent the last hour, the entire last court case, as George Lucas, while they were grilling me with every question they could think of related to Star Wars. Atem would never kill Kaiba, Weevil, or Raphael, okay? He cleansed him. Yeah. Oh, you want to know how bad Kaiba was? Kaiba actually, during volume, I think it's volume 4 and 5 of the manga, Kaiba actively, because of that first encounter, hates Yugi. And he kidnaps Yugi's grandfather to force Yugi to go through basically a amusement park, is what it's supposed to be on the cover, but in actuality it's literally a torture gauntlet designed to try and kill Yugi and his friends. One of the things that they go through is a laser tag, where it's okay, you've got little laser tag guns and little sensors on chest plates or whatever. What could possibly be the situation with that? Well, the enemies that they were fighting had lasers that would set off a 10,000 volt charge in the suits of the people, of anyone that they shot. He was literally trying to kill Yugi, and he hired 3 professional killers, a professional assassin, someone from special forces, and like I forgot the third one or whatever, but like he literally hired professional killers and gave them guns that were laser tag guns, but would literally send like 10,000 volts of electricity through Yugi and his friends. And you want to know how they got through that situation? Literally, Tristan, or Honda as he was called in the manga, Honda managed to get one of the guns that was working to actually like send out that signal, and then he went full commando and just got a surprise attack, took out all three of the professional, like, where did he get that skill? I don't know, but Tristan deserves some respect that he doesn't get in the Yu-Gi-Oh series, because by the time they switch over to Duel Monsters being the primary focus, he didn't have anything to do. He's just sort of there during the whole Duel Monster stuff. But my man Tristan, he was like actually important and relevant in the... He punched people, right? He punched people. Do you remember the episode where Mokuba was a princess? That was the best one. Mokuba Princess with the virtual world. That was one of my favorite filler arcs. I really liked how that worked. Goofy wedding duels. Who is Luke married to in real canon? Who is Luke married to in real canon? Oh. You know what? You know what, Latte? I actually don't have an answer for that. I'm glad they didn't ask me that question. Because I never read many of the, I never read many of the, like, post-episode 6 books. I think I read, like, a couple of one series. But it was focused on... I think it was, like, Luke's daughter or something. I think the law enforcement in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is doing a bad job if you can decide if someone steals a soul with a card game. Yeah. This is quite the course here at the end. I'm glad they gave me this checkpoint. Sunny Universe is really great. I can recommend if you like Star Wars at all. No, I hate Star Wars. Just the way it is. Trying to make sure I don't miss any of the... I got 3 out of 7, and I don't know how long this tunnel is, and I don't know if I've already missed one or not. up to this point. Because I feel like I should have gotten 3 before this point of tiny pathways. Don't hate anything. If I don't like something, I just don't care enough to actively hate it. True. Okay, we've met back up here. Okay. There's no more... I don't see any more things on that track, so I think I just get to the end of the track. Or just fall into the lava. Cool. I was joking, by the way, in case you couldn't tell. I do enjoy Star Wars. There is much Star Wars to enjoy. I really couldn't tell. I thought that you figured that I was joking, but I wasn't sure about Claire, because Claire's comment about not hating anything. That is lava. New checkpoint! I bonked on a pipe on the ceiling! Six. I just need one more. Where's the one more? Gotcha! This course has a few orbs. So few orbs for being much longer than when you get the final orb here. Oh, absolutely. %. Okay, now we just have to get to the end. Make the jump this time. Relax, sweetheart. I got everything under control. Reach the end of the lava tube. I have a decent map memory for games. That is my biggest trait. I tend to have a decent map memory for games as well. Jealous, always get lost. Has the weirdest glitch ever.
Hey, where's old Short, Green, and Wrinkly?
This is terrible.
He's been kidnapped.
He's missing. I think Gall and Maya may have kidnapped him as well.
Relax, sweetheart. I got everything under control.
Under control.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Is just rock, paper,
As their
scissors.
armies continue to grow across the land, the sages have been kidnapped. Gall and Maya have gathered enough eco to complete their terrible plan, and to stop them, you're going to have to fight your way through their citadel.
Yeah.
Yeah. That about sums it up.
You've got to rescue my father before it's too late. And Jack, be careful.
Yeah, we will be.
Gain all power cells in Gol and Mia's citadel without dying. If failed, reload safe made prior to freeing any mage, and hop on and off the zoomer outside to restart the challenge. I like that there's a cutscene that plays as soon as you walk into the level. If you just don't move, save, load your save, you get warped to the end of the level instead of the beginning. Doesn't really help for 100% though. If you get the last power cell and try to get the earlier ones, the game crashes. Oh! The challenge is active. There's an icon at the bottom right. Yeah. I haven't entered the level yet. I was dropping a save. See, there's the icon. I was dropping a save. At least I think that's the... Yeah, that's the icon.
Decided to show up.
Nice to see you, too. Do they have you mopping the floors now?
There's no time for jokes, Dexter. Gall and Maya kidnapped us to sap our energies to power their abominable machine. It appears they have combined the functional remains of a precursor robot with scavenged artifacts from across the land. Then they added a few diabolical additions of their own, creating the one thing capable of opening the Dark Portal silos. If you can free the four of us, we can use our combined powers to break the force shield surrounding the robot before they use it to destroy the world.
Whoa! know what? I'm gonna learn how this functions. Is it... Do I have to jump? Is it that every time I land on a platform, that color platform disappears? Yeah, that is exactly what it is. Okay. Okay, now if I leave, get on the bike, get off the bike, go back in, is the achievement active? Yes. So, I can update my saves. Why is the achievement not active anymore? Because you saved? Okay. Gotcha. I haven't freed any of them yet. It's blue sage, red sage, yellow sage, green sage, and the scout flies. Got them all. I feel like this is not... I feel like this is the way for progression, though. I want to say one thing. If you make it to them, you don't have to save them immediately. And for the blue sage, you can actually create a very big shortcut. Interesting. Good to know. Also interesting, I need to hit that button to make that path, and there's no button across the way. So, That is a entirely separate situation. That is also an entirely separate situation. Okay, cool. How did I get over here? I have to go back out. Get out of my way. You said I don't have to save them right away, so I am gonna go forward. Game wants to be kind with checkpoints. Oh, now it wants to be kind? Where was it 20 minutes ago? Where was it an hour ago? Where was it on Snow Mountain, more precisely? Kind with checkpoints. Oh, bother. Have to go back for the blue eco. I don't even... Oh, I'm at the beginning of the room. The beginning of the whole room. Cool. Everyone says Jak 2 is the hardest game of Jak, but you think Jak 2 and 3 are kind of equal. So what you're saying is I'm dying constantly on the easiest of the Jak trilogy. I know you didn't mean it as an insult. There is also other Jak games. Ah, yes. For example, the worst one. Lost Frontier. Lost Frontier is interesting. It's interesting you say that that's the worst one, because that's the one when I'm setting up when I'm telling YouTube what game I'm streaming for the Jak and Daxter streams, YouTube wants to think, for some reason, that I'm streaming. Bother. And it started out going away from me. That is the one, when I start typing Jak and Daxter, that's the one that YouTube's like, do you mean Lost Frontier? And I was like, that's not the subtitle for the first game. Guess it's alphabetical. I mean, maybe, but it's like... Yeah, it's not. I timed that as wrong as possible. But I feel like it tries to say, like, the order of suggested games. It thinks I'm doing Lost Frontier, and then it thinks I'm doing Jak 2, and and then it thinks I'm doing the precursor. Like, I don't think it's just purely an alphabetical thing. I think it's literally just thinks that that's the game I'm playing because that's probably the game that gets the most attention because it's a bad game. I'm getting impatient. I've lost my patience. I've lost all patience. This is the last level, and I want this level to be done and for me to be free. Two games with Jak and Daxter in the title. If you exclude the collection and stuff. That's true. Lost Frontier and Precursor, because Jak 2 is the second game, and is the third game Daxter? That's a PSP game. Okay. Is it Jak 3 is the third game? Why can't I make three-dimensional space function? Let me make this jump right here. Barely. Barely again. Got it.
Oh, this is a fine mess.
Okay, so if I... Okay. So how does this work? How does this work, Claire? If I break open, if I smack this and it breaks open the cage, does that give me the thing? If you destroy the thing, he's free. So you don't want that. Okay. That blue platform will stay active. Okay. So now I have a shortcut back up there to him. But the other parts don't work like that. So the other parts I do have to do. Or at least the shortcut doesn't go to the middle. Instead, it isn't really a shortcut, I think. Okay. Well, let's go back out here. We're gonna drop 2 saves. And then we're just gonna go wing it once on save 1. And if I fail, I can always try again in the future with save 2. I just want to get off to make sure that the achievement's active. So I haven't messed anything up. I'm gonna save first spot. I'm gonna save second spot. I'm gonna load first spot. Achievement active. Okay. This is our one shot. This is our one shot, everybody. Could save on another file. Do it someone else. Just want to beat it now. Yeah, that's what I was doing. That's slot 2. That's what slot 2 is for. If you manage to get the 6 scout flies before freeing the sages, you don't have to do these either. I think you already noticed that. Yeah. Last scout fly is only available once you saved 3 of the sages here. Am I crazy? Was there not like a central path? And did I go the wrong way? Is it because I went left instead of... or right instead of left? Yeah, okay. There it is. That's where it lands. We know now.
A bit of help would be good.
I'll help you. There you go.
Good work, fellows. Old Samos was right about you. Great piles of precursor metal. That insidious mechanical creation must not be allowed to wreak its terrible havoc. I will try to actuate the shield door by eliciting a conduit of energy between myself and the vast portal below. Yeah.
In English?
You do that. We'll, just go find more help. Weirdo!
Okay, and now I need to take this back to the middle and then go down a different path. I don't know how I blindly found the blue sage first. $77 out of 200. I needed to pause the game at exactly 1 frame when the last power cell got collected to avoid 1 orb Jack would have gotten because the power cell collection moves him into an orb. Now that's funny.
Land on the next launcher!
Oh. Okay.
Don't miss the next launcher!
Hang on. Oh, good. I missed. Rage incoming in 5! No! No! Sadness incoming in immediate. That's fine. You know what? Honestly, because I was going for all orbs, it makes sense that I couldn't get all orbs and get through without... I spent too much time collecting orbs. $135. I like the rage incoming. You knew.
Who would have thought I'd live to see the day when I needed to be rescued by a boy and his muskrat? I'm gonna give Gall and Maya a little payback for this embarrassment. And we'll see about cooking up some muskrat stew.
Clip leaderboard. Claire is the new top clipper at 8 views. Ooh. Oh, was that for the moment we've been waiting for? That is the slowest moving. I just realized how slow that was going. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. Games from this era just promote a sort of nostalgic rage and trauma. Kinda do, yeah. Hang on, I need to go back to... Uh-oh. Really? What timing? How did I fall? Okay. It's fine, I already lost the gamble. So that was you. That's where I came in. We got that way leads somewhere. Well, that's where I've been. I've been that way. Hold up. Oh, straight. Is it straight across? It's straight across, isn't it? Miku Miku Beam! No, it's more pizza slices time. You didn't get the I didn't get the Scoutfly. The Scoutfly where? There was a Scoutfly I missed? Isn't it over there by the lurker? No, it's a button. I am blind, I need glasses. All right. Wait. If this is where I went, then it's the third way I haven't been. I'm just crazy. Don't mind me just being crazy. Thought I'd been over here, but apparently not. But wait, didn't I just do... Did I not do the other pie slice? Because I did do this. That's how I got up there to the yellow sage. Okay. I did blue sage and I did yellow sage, and I thought I did a different path, but I guess I must have died every time I went the other path. So... I think you didn't go pizza slices right. I started going pizza slices right first. That was the first place I started going, and then when I backed out to go load and save stuff, I decided to try the other paths, and I forgot to come back here. Because this is the first thing I did, and I somehow made the cycle and jump to jump straight onto the top one of those two. Don't put me here! Maybe go out and in again? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay. That's for sure a checkpoint, minimum. And then this is probably a checkpoint in and of itself. This thing you did 100%. I think you didn't go to Pizza Slices right, so we messed up each other's memories. Correct. We messed up each other's memories. The cameraman. Getting finicky as a camera can. Is there anything that way? No, not that I see, at least. Hey, look! Number 6. That is not going to end well. Thankfully, it's a checkpoint. Got one. Not a waste. That was a waste. That is not how you get across this. Actually, you can do it with 3 platforms. So if you would do 25 orb run, you knew that you don't have to play this level? What do you mean you don't have to play this level? For a 25 orb run, you just straight up... Oh, because of the save load glitch. Oh, yeah. Is it a situation where I need to destroy the 3 things and kill all of the guys? I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing there. That's not the right way. Yes? Oh, good grief. That's a lot of guys. You ask a lot of me, game. Spin rather than red eco is better. Yeah. Once I make it to the red eco. Is there always a limited number of guys, or does the guy limit only happen once I've destroyed the generators? Okay, so you can't... They continue to spawn until that thing is destroyed. So I can't just stay back and fire at them with the yellow eco. Okay. Get out of here. Green sage? No, this is the red sage.
Finally come to
Red
rest.
sage.
Do you know how long I've been in here? What took you so long? And what are your names?
I'm Daxter. He's Jack. He's with me.
Good job, Daxter. You're a real hero. You've got to stop Gaul from launching the robot. I'll use my eco power to help open the shield door.
People in the comments here said it is impossible. Yeah, it sounds impossible.
Let's go climb up those platforms.
It feels appropriately impossible. Dude, you couldn't have made like twice as many platforms so I didn't have to do ledge grabs the whole way up? Okay, well, where do I go from here? Cameron, now is not the time. Camera, now is not the time! I have an unfair advantage having this as your first ever owned game. Yeah. I can see how owning this game back in the day would have made Okay, cool. No, don't reset me. Don't let me have my checkpoint. Okay, good. Brilliant. Can we not do that in the goofiest way possible? Thank you. Yep. Thank you, Jack. I love being able to not see. I also love falling off cliffs. How did you know my second favorite thing? $100 out of 100. All scout flies. 2,000 out of 2,000. All orbs. 101 out of 101. All power cells.
Good work, boys. You're real heroes now. I'll combine my green eco power with the other 3 sages, and together we'll open the shield door surrounding the precursor robot.
Yeah, that sounds like a good start. And then after you guys open that shield, what are you gonna do about the robot?
Nothing, Daxter. We have to keep the shield open. It's up to you two to figure out how to destroy the robot.
Oh, great. I get to help the guy that turned me into a furball destroy the only person who can turn me back!
Yep.
First, save the world. Then we'll try to convince Gaul to help Daxter.
You're too late, sailors. Once I possess limitless dark eco, I will have the key to creation itself.
This is madness! Releasing that much dark eco will destroy everything we know. Just look what it's done to you.
It has given us a beauty beyond anything you could understand.
Beauty? Have you two looked in the mirror lately?
Just wait until we open the silos, little one. You think short and fuzzy is bad.
And to think, you two traveled all this way for Lyle. Fools! Enjoy your front row seats to the recreation of the world!
Okay. It's a giant mosquito!
And stop that robot!
So I've got 100%. This is 100%. It's literally just down to stopping that robot. That's probably a hitless achievement. Excuse me. Cool. Guess we're gonna start setting him down to easy modes early. Because it just decided I wanted to not be on this platform. Final boss is hitless, yes.
We'll open the silo all the way and destroy! Eco won't protect you ever.
Kaboom! Am I landing on one of these? Nope. Fun fact, not landing on one of those.
Eco won't protect you ever.
Bah!
You just give up.
What am I doing? Oh, good. Ah, it was just a survive long enough. Yep. Fun fact, doesn't matter when you jump the pad. Ah.
Eco won't protect you now.
%15 of the deaths is just stick drift. Yes, correct. So much for hitless. On the last two.
Once and for all.
I don't know, this vent looks pretty open. Alright, what now? Okay, cool. There we go. Is he dead?
You just won't give up, will you?
Yes.
Right, Eco. It does exist.
They must not be allowed to get it! Light ego! That could be the stuff to chain me back! Or, it might stop that robot.
Maybe both.
Hey, Fuzzy. Save the world. Choices. Okay, fine. We'll save the world. But do it quickly before I change my mind!
Okay. Can I get any of the white? Okay. I couldn't get to the white eco. It kept despawning.
Eco won't
It's funny because when I did this fight, you didn't see the white eco because you were just staring at the blue vent.
Take them out.
Okay. Is it time? It's time. White eco. Drop somewhere in the vicinity of the... Just my zip code, please.
Not be allowed to get it.
Thank you.
Do something.
Orb aversion. 2,000 out of 1,000. Don't step into the light, Jack. Oh, good. Was that my death count? 248?
Well, it looks like I may have been too hard on you boys. You do have what it takes to be heroes.
But Daxter, now we can't change you back.
Don't worry about me, baby. You know what they say. Big things come in small packages.
Jack, you have an incredible talent for channeling eco. Samos, you may have been right about this one after all.
And Kira, without your help and ingenuity, none of this would have been possible. Perhaps we've found another sage now that Gaul and Maya are lost.
Yes, Gaul and Maya. The Dark Eco probably destroyed them. Probably.
Probably.
Ah, who cares? Bring 'em on! We can take 'em again, right, Jack? I said, right, Jack?
30 and you know the game well, didn't bother to just
Put on
do it
ice,
deathless
big
though.
guy.
Thank you for the GG. Oh. I gotta say, outside the last couple of levels, I did enjoy this one. I'm not a big fan of ice physics, especially late game ice physics. And, just the spider level was a bit of a mess all around. Unpunishing? Yeah, it's not very punishing. It's more irritating than it is punishing. Because even if there's like no penalty for death, I don't want to die 100 times due to ice physics or whatever else. Don't blame it for ice physics. Bit of a weird map in the spider level. Yeah. I don't want to manually count it, but I am kind of curious as to how many of my 248 deaths were on the last worlds comparatively to everything before the lava home. We'll see how you like Ratchet controls, I guess. I have high hopes for Ratchet and Clank. I've always been more of an Insomniac person than a Naughty Dog person, so... I trust Insomniac to bring it home, and if not, then Sly Cooper will be the winner of the three. I don't know. Ratchet and Clank's gonna actually have to be pretty good for me to put it above Sly. I had a lot of fun with Sly. Ratchet's fine to you, but out of those three, it is not the gameplay that I put above the others. So from a gameplay perspective, Ratchet and Clank is the weakest for you. Okay. But you like the dialogues the most. Okay. Jak 2 and 3 is quite a bit different than 1. Yeah, is that so? Is that spoilers for the begin? I assumed that the end of 1 was going to set up why 2 is a lot edgier than 1. But I guess that people were saying it was spoilers for the beginning of 2. I like the structure of Sly Cooper the most because I like how it just gives you the levels. Yeah. Quite a bit in the future, so... If Jak 1 didn't exist, it wouldn't have had a big impact. So you're saying if Jak 1 didn't exist, Jak and Daxter just wouldn't have even taken off as a series in the first place? If it, like, Jak 2 was the first Jak game. Just here, have these characters and these loose concepts. Eco exists, it's a platformer, is like literally all it has in common with 2. And characters reappear, of course. You can't have Jak and Daxter without having Jak and Daxter. That'd be like having a Spyro game where Spyro isn't in the game.
Holy yakko! What could that be?
Wow! It's an ancient precursor door. It looks like it will only open if we fill all 100 holes with power cells.
We're heroes, remember? We have 100 power cells.
Let's go! Daxter, touch the white eco. I'm sorry, what were they looking at? Just... It's... They were looking at the suitcase from that one movie. That's what we're going with. Pulp Fiction, I think it was. Insane. All right. I achieved my goal. I'm gonna send a raid out. If I do another stream, I'll do maybe a short stream tomorrow. In like the first half of the day. But otherwise, I'll see you guys on Monday. Who's live right now? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? There's a lot of people playing Claire. You know what? Let's go check in on Ribs. It's been a while. Said hi to Ribs. Ribs is playing a Legend of the Heroes game, trying to achievement hunt that. Thank you everybody for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Night, night. Thank you for the stream. You're welcome, Forky. Don't you dare playing me. Don't worry about it. See you soon. Sleep well. Alright. Later, everybody. Have a good rest of your day. And later, YouTube.